On this special day, the 29th of October 2025, we welcome you to a space dedicated to honouring the memories of those who've recently departed and others whose impact lives on forever. Together, we'll reflect on their journeys and also discuss the heartfelt struggles of WWE star Kris Statlander. Subscribe and stand with us in keeping their memories alive. Shad Gaspard, born January 13, 1981, was an American professional wrestler, actor, and model whose life and legacy went far beyond the wrestling ring. Best known as one half of the popular WWE tag team CrymeTyme alongside JTG, Shad captured fans' hearts with his larger-than-life charisma, sense of humour, and natural connection with audiences. The duo's entertaining blend of athleticism, comedy, and street-smart swagger made them one of the most beloved tag teams of their era. Before finding success in WWE, Shad built his skills on the independent wrestling circuit, where his passion and determination quickly stood out. His powerful physique and magnetic presence made him a natural performer, both in wrestling and later in Hollywood. After his WWE career, Shad transitioned into acting, landing roles in films like Get Hard and various television appearances, showcasing his versatility beyond the squared circle. Outside of entertainment, Shad was known for his dedication to fitness, positivity, and family. His life tragically ended in 2020 when he drowned while heroically saving his son from a rip current off the California coast. His selfless act of love and courage touched millions, leaving behind a legacy defined not only by fame, but by character. To fans and peers alike, Shad Gaspard will always be remembered as a hero, both inside and outside the ring, whose strength of heart matched his strength of body. Haystacks Calhoun, born on January 3, 1934, in Jonesboro, Arkansas, was one of professional wrestling's most unforgettable personalities. Towering at 6 feet 5 inches and weighing nearly 600 pounds, he became a larger-than-life figure, both literally and figuratively. During the 1960s and 1970s, Calhoun's immense size and charm made him a household name and one of the most beloved stars in wrestling. He began his wrestling career in the late 1950s, quickly capturing fans' attention with his mix of brute strength and surprising agility. Portraying a friendly hillbilly from the country, complete with overalls and a big smile, Calhoun connected with audiences everywhere. He competed in top promotions like the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, squaring off against many of the sport's biggest names. His signature, Haystack Slam, and incredible crowd presence made him a main event attraction wherever he went. Outside the ring, Calhoun's popularity extended into television and film, where his fun-loving personality shone just as bright. He was more than just a wrestler. He was an entertainer who brought joy to millions. Though he faced health struggles later in life, his spirit and impact never faded. Haystacks Calhoun passed away at 76, but his legacy continues to inspire fans and wrestlers alike. He remains a symbol of heart, strength, and the timeless appeal of wrestling's golden era. Bam Bigelow, born Scott Charles Bigelow on September 1, 1961, in Asbury Park, New Jersey, was one of professional wrestling's most unique and unforgettable figures. Standing 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighing nearly 400 pounds, Bigelow defied every stereotype of what a man his size could do in the ring. Despite his intimidating appearance and trademark flame tattoos, he moved with incredible agility, executing high-flying moves that left crowds in awe. Bigelow began his wrestling journey in the early 1980s, working in regional promotions where his combination of power and athleticism quickly turned heads. His big break came in 1987 when he joined the World Wrestling Federation, WWF. competing at WrestleMania 4 and facing legends like Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, and Bret Hart, Bam Bam became a fan favorite for his larger-than-life persona and surprising quickness. In the 1990s, Bigelow's career expanded to World Championship Wrestling, WCW, and Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW. It was in ECW where he reached the peak of his career, capturing the ECW World Heavyweight Championship and cementing his place as one of the company's top stars. Sadly, Bam Bam Bigelow passed away on January 19, 2007, at just 45 years old. His death was a heartbreaking loss for wrestling fans around the world. Still, his legacy lives on through every big man who dares to move like a cruiserweight and perform with the same passion that defined Bam Bam Bigelow. Pedro Morales, born on October 22, 1942, in San Juan, Puerto Rico, was more than just a professional wrestler. He was a trailblazer who broke barriers and inspired generations. Known for his magnetic charisma, genuine humility, and undeniable talent, Morales became one of the most beloved figures in wrestling during the 1970s and 1980s. He made history by becoming the first wrestler of Puerto Rican descent to win the WWE Championship, a groundbreaking achievement that opened doors for countless Latino wrestlers who followed in his footsteps. Fans admired his energy inside the ring and his kindness outside of it, as he carried himself with grace and pride every time he stepped through the ropes. Throughout his remarkable career, Morales captured multiple titles, including the Intercontinental and World Tag Team Championships, proving his versatility as both a singles and tag team competitor. His matches were filled with heart, determination, and passion, qualities that made him stand out in an era full of legends. Beyond wrestling, Pedro Morales remained a proud representative of Puerto Rico, becoming a hero to his people and an inspiration to young athletes everywhere. He used his success to uplift others and always spoke fondly of the fans who supported him. When Morales passed away on February 12, 2019, the wrestling world lost a true pioneer. His legacy of respect, perseverance, and pride continues to shine, reminding everyone what a real champion looks like. Rosie, born Matthew Anoa'i on April 7, 1970, was a proud member of the legendary Anoa'i wrestling family and a beloved figure in professional wrestling. As the older brother of Roman Reigns and cousin of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, wrestling ran through his veins. He began his journey in the mid-1990s, competing in independent promotions before joining WCW as part of the Samoan Gangster Party with his cousin Jamal, later known as Umaga. Rosie's big break came when he signed with WWE in 2002. There, he gained popularity as part of the fun-loving superhero duo with Hurricane Shane Helms. Their partnership, known as the Superheroes, became a fan favorite thanks to their humor, chemistry, and heart. Rosie's character, a trainee learning to become a superhero, showcased his natural charisma and comedic timing, making him one of the most entertaining performers of the early 2000s. Beyond the bright lights of WWE, Rosie continued to share his passion for wrestling on the independent circuit and dedicated time to training and mentoring young talents. Despite his imposing size, he was known for his kindness, humility, and good-natured spirit. Sadly, Rosie passed away on April 17, 2017, at just 47 years old due to congestive heart failure. Fans and family alike remember him not only as a talented performer, but also as a gentle soul who brought laughter, warmth, and joy to everyone who watched him. Kristen Statlander, known worldwide by her ring name Kris Statlander, was born on August 7, 1995, in West Islip, New York. Growing up on Long Island, Kris wasn't just another kid with big dreams. She was someone who believed in pushing boundaries, no matter how unconventional her ambitions seemed. From an early age, she showed remarkable athletic ability and curiosity about physical expression, eventually discovering gymnastics and track. But what truly set her apart was her fascination with professional wrestling. While others viewed it as entertainment, Chris saw it as a canvas for storytelling, emotion, and art. Her friends and family recall her as someone full of energy, constantly moving, constantly dreaming. And wrestling soon became the outlet where her creativity and strength met. The path wasn't easy. As a woman trying to enter a sport still heavily dominated by men, she had to fight not only to be seen, but also to be taken seriously. Yet, her determination never wavered. With her natural charisma and love for performance, she knew that one day she'd make her mark on the world, and not just as any wrestler, but as something cosmic, something extraordinary. Rise in the independent circuit. After completing her studies, Chris decided to pursue professional wrestling seriously. She trained at the Creator Pro Wrestling Academy under the guidance of Pat Buck and former WWE star Kurt Hawkins, Brian Myers, two figures who immediately recognized her talent and potential. She was a quick learner, passionate, disciplined, and creative. Her athletic background allowed her to perform moves that many thought impossible for her size and strength. She debuted in November 2016, and from that moment on, Chris began building her reputation across the independent wrestling circuit. Her performances in promotions such as Beyond Wrestling, Chaotic Wrestling, and Wrestle Pro showcased her explosive power and natural showmanship. But what really made her stand out was her unique persona. She was billed as being from the Andromeda Galaxy, a nod to her quirky, out-of-this-world character. Fans quickly embraced this alien-inspired identity because it reflected Chris's personality perfectly: strange, colourful, unpredictable, and undeniably captivating. She wasn't just pretending to be someone else. She was expressing a part of herself that refused to conform to norms. Her rise was not overnight, but it was constant. Every match, every crowd, every challenge shaped her into one of the most dynamic wrestlers in the modern independent scene. Journey to All Elite Wrestling, AEW. By 2019, Kris Statlander had caught the attention of the wrestling world. All Elite Wrestling, AEW, a newly formed promotion determined to change the face of modern wrestling, saw in her the kind of star who could break barriers and bring something new to their women's division. In December 2019, she officially signed with AEW, a monumental step for her career. Fans celebrated her arrival, and it wasn't long before Kris became one of the most beloved figures on the roster. Her athleticism, charisma, and imaginative persona resonated deeply with audiences who were craving authenticity. Unlike many performers who relied solely on image or bravado, Kris had a natural connection with the crowd. Whether she was performing high-flying maneuvers, delivering devastating power moves, or simply engaging with fans through her quirky humor, she radiated positivity and confidence. AEW gave her the platform she needed to showcase not only her wrestling skill, but also her story, that of a woman who fought her way from local gyms and independent promotions to one of the biggest stages in professional wrestling. Her matches against names like Britt Baker and Nyla Rose were highlights of AEW's early years, proving she could hold her own against anyone. Yet, just as her momentum was building, life threw her one of the toughest challenges of her career: health struggles and the painful road to recovery. For any athlete, injury is always a fear lurking in the background, and for Kris Statlander, that fear became a painful reality. In June 2020, while performing a routine move during a match, she suffered a torn ACL in her left knee, a devastating injury that would sideline her for months. The ACL, anterior cruciate ligament, is crucial for movement and stability, and tearing it meant that Chris's wrestling career was suddenly on hold. It wasn't just the physical pain that hurt, it was the emotional toll of being taken away from the ring she loved so deeply. Chris has spoken openly about how difficult that period was. The surgeries, the grueling physiotherapy sessions, and the mental battle to stay positive when progress felt slow. She spent nearly a year recovering, working tirelessly to rebuild her strength and confidence. By 2021, she triumphantly returned to AEW, looking stronger than ever and eager to make up for lost time. But fate, cruel as it can be, wasn't finished testing her resilience. In August 2022, tragedy struck again. Chris tore the ACL in her other knee, along with a lateral meniscus tear. The injury was worse than the first, and for a moment, her career seemed uncertain. 2 major knee surgeries within 2 years is enough to end the careers of even the most resilient athletes. Fans feared the worst, and so did she. But Chris Statlander wasn't someone who accepted defeat easily. Through months of pain, therapy, and determination, she once again fought her way back. She focused on her mental health, leaned on her support system, and used the time to rediscover her sense of purpose. Rather than allowing the injuries to define her, Chris decided they would refine her, turning pain into power, setbacks into comebacks. Her openness about her recovery inspired countless fans dealing with their own physical and emotional struggles. Chris Statlander became a symbol of perseverance, someone who could bend, break, and still rebuild herself stronger than before. Return, redemption, AEW Championship glory. When Chris Statlander finally returned to AEW in 2023, it was more than a comeback. It was a rebirth. Fans erupted when her music hit, knowing how much she had endured to get back in the ring. She didn't return as the same performer. She returned as a warrior with a renewed sense of confidence and purpose. Her wrestling style became sharper, more strategic, and her presence more commanding. AEW recognized this transformation, and soon Chris found herself in the spotlight once again, this time competing for the AEW Women's World Championship. The match that crowned her champion wasn't just about a title, it was about redemption. Every slam, every counter, every moment in that ring symbolized years of pain, patience, and persistence. When the referee's hand hit the mat for the final count and Chris's hand was raised in victory, the arena erupted in emotion. Tears flowed freely, both hers and those of fans who had followed her journey from heartbreak to triumph. Chris Statlander had done it. She was the AEW Women's World Champion, marking the greatest accomplishment of her career. Today, as she holds the championship with pride, Chris represents much more than athletic excellence. She symbolizes hope for anyone who has ever been knocked down and wondered if they could rise again. Her reign as champion is built not just on victories, but on the strength of her spirit. She continues to defend her title with the same fire that carried her through her darkest days, proving that true champions aren't defined by how many times they fall, but by how many times they rise. Personal growth, influence, and current status. Outside the ring, Chris Statlander remains a deeply grounded and genuine individual. Her playful Andromeda Galaxy persona is a reflection of her fun-loving, creative nature. But behind that cosmic energy lies a woman of great humility and strength. She has often used her platform to speak about resilience, body positivity, and the importance of mental health in sports. Her story is one that resonates beyond wrestling. It's a story of self-belief, endurance, and human transformation. Financially and professionally, Chris has found stability and success after years of uncertainty. AEW's growth as a company has provided her with security and creative freedom, allowing her to evolve both as a performer and as a person. Her merchandise sells strongly, her fan base continues to grow globally, and she remains one of AEW's most marketable and respected athletes. Even after enduring 2 career-threatening knee injuries, Chris has maintained her place among the elite. She has made it clear that she isn't slowing down anytime soon, that her story is still being written. Her recovery, though challenging, has only made her more disciplined in maintaining her physical health. She follows a strict rehabilitation and conditioning program, ensuring her knees remain strong and her body ready for the demanding schedule of a world champion. AEW management has shown immense faith in her, highlighting her in major storylines and giving her matches that showcase her technical and emotional depth. Fans admire her not just for her talent, but for her authenticity. Kris Statlander isn't a manufactured star. She's someone who built her success with her own 2 hands through hard work and heartache, legacy and human strength beyond the ring. Kris Statlander's journey stands as one of the most inspiring in modern wrestling. From an imaginative girl on Long Island, dreaming of the stars to becoming one of AEW's brightest constellations, her story embodies everything that makes professional wrestling beautiful: passion, pain, perseverance, and redemption. She has become a role model for women in sports, proving that even in a world of physical power, vulnerability and honesty are strengths of their own. Her resilience in the face of repeated injuries serves as a reminder that the body may break, but the human spirit can heal and shine even brighter. As of now, Kris continues to thrive as AEW Women's World Champion, carrying herself with dignity and gratitude. Her journey has taught her that success isn't measured by fame or titles alone, but by the ability to overcome what once seemed impossible. Whether she's stepping into the ring before thousands of cheering fans or speaking openly about the struggles she's faced, Kris Statlander remains a beacon of strength, a cosmic warrior who proves that no matter how many times you fall, you can always rise again, stronger, wiser, and ready to fight for the stars.